Welcome back. My name is Athena from Dreamforge Academy, and I will guide you through this lesson. Reading a protocol spec leaves you with a tidy diagram and no instincts. So before you write any server code, stand where your users will stand. Dreamforge Academy runs its own MCP server in production. In this lesson, you connect your own assistant to it, read the consent screen properly, ask it a real question about your account, then take the access away and watch the next call die. By the end, you'll know what a healthy version of every step looks like. That's how you'll tell a bug in your own server from normal protocol behavior later. Open account and find the agent access card. It shows one address, always the public production domain, even on a copy running on localhost. It gets pasted into a client on another machine, so a localhost address would help nobody. Add it as a custom connector in your assistant. Leave the OAuth client ID and secret boxes empty. The server issues your client its own identity at connect time, and filling those boxes is the commonest way to fail this step. In ChatGPT, set the type to streamable HTTP, then press Authenticate on the MCPs tab. Saving alone leaves you a connector that offers no tools. On the codex command line, you need version 0.1470 or newer. Sign-in happens on the Academy's own domain, on the same login form you use yourself. Your assistant never sees your password. That's the reason MCP borrowed OAuth instead of inventing an API key scheme. Then the consent screen. Read it. It names the client that asked and says in plain words that the name is unverified. The client chose it and nobody checked. It shows which account is about to be handed over. 2 tick boxes. Read your courses in progress, or also mark lessons complete and submit quiz answers on your behalf. Untick both, press allow, and you've refused. An empty selection is a denial, not a grant of nothing. If you use Claude Code, one terminal line adds the connector. Then ask your assistant where you left off. Behind that sentence, it calls a tool named Resume Point, which reads your recent progress and reports the next released lesson in up to 3 unfinished courses. Ask what tracks exist and how far through you are. 13 tools are on offer, 10 reads, 3 writes. Now find one fact in the answer that could only have come from your account, a course you started, a lesson number, a quiz score. That one fact is the difference between a tool call and a good guess. Go back to account and refresh. The card shows a green chip and a row naming your client with a plain sentence about what it can do. Underneath sits a line per call. Every question you asked is there, including the ones that only looked. An ordinary app log skips reads because a read changes nothing, but when an assistant reads, the read is the event, it's the moment your data left the application. The handshake isn't logged, that's protocol, not a tool call. Now push on the edges and check each refusal by hand. Press disconnect. Notice it asks you to confirm. Before confirming, ask your assistant something, it still works. Now confirm and ask again without restarting anything. The same unexpired token comes back with a 400 one because the server rechecks the consent record on every request instead of trusting the token. The browser, the desktop app, and Claude Code share one grant, so a single disconnect kills all 3. The log rows survive the permission that allowed them. Your assignment is half a page of evidence, what you observed, not what you expected. Thank you for watching. Follow along using the course material and complete the lesson assignment. I will see you in the next lesson.